Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Anguilla. We are back. We are back in the Britain Norman Islander from Anguilla Air Services. And we're going to do the milk run today. We're going to head over to St. Barts. Start off by turning all this junk off, and I keep telling myself I'm going to alter my config file so I don't have to do that. Alright, external power supply on, mixtures and props, full forward. Master and battery switches on. Open the fuel valves, turn the fuel pumps on. Open the starter hood cover, magnetos on left. Take a look outside, make sure there's nobody out there to kill or maim. That right engine started. Good start. Oil pressure looks good. Left engine. Good start. Oil pressure looks good. Magnetos on both. Close the starter hood cover. Fuel pumps coming off. Fuel pressure still looking good. Let's turn the avionics master off. Let's lean the mixtures for taxi. Turn our rotating beacon on. Should have done that before. Nav and strobe lights coming on. Let's turn the external power supply off. Let's get our altimeter setting here. We'll take it from TNCM because we're probably not going to get in Anguilla. Probably not going to get Anguilla weather. Maybe we will. But QNH 1018. So let's take a quick look here. 1018. 140 feet. That's about right. Alright, 122.8 and transponder squawk altitude. Let's make sure that's not on test. It's not. Alright. And let's see. For some reason you have to release the parking brake nowadays and then put the toe brakes on. If you do it the other way around, it's not going to work. So let's let the airplane get moving here real quick. And once it starts moving, let's test those toe brakes. Alright. Anguilla traffic, Anguilla 264, taxiing to runway 11 via taxiway Bravo, Anguilla. Alright, and we're going to put the fuel pumps on. We are going to set the flaps for takeoff. We're going to turn our landing light on because we're going to get on the runway and back taxi here. Really don't have to. And therefore we're not going to, never mind. Back taxi. So I've been doing a couple flights this morning. There's no traffic coming in. Mixtures and props full forward. Fuel pumps are on. Flaps are set. Lights are on. Anguilla traffic. Anguilla 264 departing runway 11. Right crosswind departure to the south. Anguilla. Runway looking clear in both directions. So let's get out on center line and heading indicator checks with the runway number. Alright, takeoff power is coming in. Takeoff power is set. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed is alive. Accelerating normally. 70 knots, and let's go flying. Alright. props back. Bring the manifold pressure back. Flaps can come up. Anguilla traffic, Anguilla 264, right crosswind departure off runway 11, departing to the south, Anguilla. And here we are. Back doing what we do. So coming up on 1,000 feet here, we can turn the fuel pumps off. Check our fuel pressures. Fuel pressures are looking just fine. We'll get about 100 knots in the climb. Let the nose come down just a little bit. So I've been flying this morning, basically trying to get my control sensitivities dialed in for this airplane. With varying degrees of success, to be honest. Alright, coming up on 1,500 feet, let's pull the props back a little bit, pull the power back to 23, push that nose over, and we'll trim out the control pressures. The mixtures can stay where they are for such a short flight. And we'll let the airplane accelerate. So I was gonna post another flight, but I really wasn't able to get it the way I wanted, and so therefore I will not. But I wanted to do one more flight just to check these control settings. I haven't flown this airplane in particular in quite a long time, and the controls were just feeling a bit wonky. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when I get in adjustment mode in the simulator, it's very difficult to kind of have a baseline for what you're changing. You know, I think I made the mistake a little bit of going down the rabbit hole a little bit. Where I probably could have left the sensitivities right where they were and been okay. But in the search for perfection, you kind of get imperfection. So there's a reason why I am back in this airplane, and I'll tell you about that once I get my controls to a place where they make me happy. And once I get that flight a little bit better, down a little bit better, the other thing I'm doing today, which is a little bit different, that's a little bit different than what I've been doing, is that I am using stock weather. Just decided to give it a go and see what it was like, and it looked pretty good. Then again, it always did look pretty good, you know, in these kind of situations. The thing that the real reason that I got Real Environment X was because there was never any there was never any weather over open water. And when all of your flying is over open water, you know, seeing blue and blue, you know, blue above, blue below the entire time, it's a little drab after a while. And so I'm just realizing that there is some sort of light that is on, I believe. We'll see. So St. Barts traffic, Willow 264 is 10 miles to the north, inbound runway 10, St. Barts. Actually have a couple of interesting flight simulation announcements coming up. One of which is already what's the word? Already a go, and the next one still kind of working on getting sorted out. I will advise accordingly when the time is right. So a little bit of weather here. And I can see Forche in front of us. I could see it for a second. I'm not going to be able to see it for long if we continue to climb at 1,000 feet a minute. I watched there's a video of a popular YouTuber who flew down to St. Barts, and he posted a video of him getting instruction flying into St. Barts, and unsurprisingly, I pronounced the word or the name of this island incorrectly, which is not surprising because there's really no reason why I should pronounce it well. I don't, you know, I'm working on my French, but it's still pretty rotten. St. Barts traffic, Anguilla 264, Forche inbound runway 10, St. Barts. And so, let's see, weather 12014. Okay. So it's, I forget how he said it, but I'll have to go look and find out. So, there we are. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Props to 21. And power right out to 1500. Because I want to slow down my aeroplane. Put in that first notch of flaps. Turn the fuel pumps on. And there is Sugarloaf right in front of us. That little rock right there. So let's see how we do in St. Barts. St. Barts traffic, Anguilla 264, about a mile from Sugarloaf, inbound 10, St. Barts. Put in that second notch of flaps, full flaps, mixtures and props full forward, fuel pumps are on, flaps are set, seat belts are secure. Don't want to lose any more energy right now. Do want to lose energy shortly, but not right now. St. Barts traffic, Willow 264, Sugarloaf inbound, runway 10, St. Barts. And a little bit of an early turn in, which is not ideal because the wind is out of the left, so that's going to be kind of pushing me along here. Mixtures and props full forward, fuel pumps on, flaps are set, seatbelts are secure. Alright. St. Barts traffic, Willow 264, short final, runway 10, St. Barts. Kind of like to come in a little bit from the right, actually. Particularly with this wind. A bit too much energy. Yeah, too much energy. Boy, oh boy. Yikes. Going around. Positive rate of climb. Let's walk up the first notch of flaps. Establish a heading of 060. Let's pull the props back a little bit. Power back. You know, it's all about managing your energy. St. Barts traffic, Anguilla 264 on a left crosswind off runway 10, making a left downwind pattern for runway 10, St. Barts. Well, the one thing I can say is that I think that live weather is pretty good. St. Barts, traffic Willow 264, left downwind runway 10, St. Barts. Pretty good shape here. St. Barts, traffic in Willow 264, turning a left base runway 10, St. Barts. And yes, it has grown quiet. So, 1,500 feet. Speed is good. I'm holding the nose up, so once I turn final, I can just let go of that back pressure. St. Barts, traffic in Willow 264, turning final over Sugarloaf 10, St. Barts. Alright, fuel pumps are on, flaps are set, mixtures and props full forward. Alright, this is a little bit better. Speed about 80. It's weird because when you look at the way the pilots in the islands fly these things, they literally just bomb in there at 90 miles an hour or 90 knots. And if you look at the performance specs of this airplane, it's not the way it should be flown, but that's what they do, and they do. And you know, I kind of trust the guys who do it every day, you know. But it's a little weird. When I try coming in at 90 knots in this airplane, it doesn't really work very well. St. Barts, traffic Willow 264, short final runway 10, St. Barts. So we're gonna try about 80 knots here. Mixtures props full forward, fuel pumps on, flaps are set. See, that's, don't like seeing airspeed jump up like that. That 3 is no good. Alright, power's out. Not on center line. Not on center line, but I don't know. I still think it's a little bit too twitchy for my taste. The I was afraid to pull back right there, or else I'd balloon. St. Barts traffic in Willow 264 is clear. Runway 10 St. Barts. I will lean the mixtures for taxi. Turn the landing lights off so we don't blind anybody. Flaps up. Fuel pumps are off. Mixtures to idle cutoff. Throttles are idle. Set the parking brake. Avionics master coming off. Lights coming off. Magneto's off. Master and battery switches off. Parking brake is set. Now let's open the windows or open the doors. Let the human beings free. And yeah, it was alright. But just gotta try to get this dialed in a little bit with this airplane. Hope you guys are having a good time.